Aku kira 23. Berarti besok 2 SP ya? Ya sudah lah ya. Pamit dulu bang. Mau nonton SP bang. Yuk. Udah dimulai? Iya udah dimulai. Cuman aku tadi persiapan gara-gara sholat dulu bang ter. Jadi rada telat. Oh enggak, SP pabrik sekarang ini. Pabrik pun sekarang, Pak. Bentar. Ini pabrik sekarang. HSR dulu lah ya. Nanti aku ubah-ubah aja deh ya. HSR pabrik dan lain-lain aku ubah-ubah aja ya. Pabrik juga sekarang.
Never. From the very beginning, Himeko never left Plain Arcadia.
Clinical.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imagenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Blade, you sure about this?
Whether as Ying Qing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die 1,000 deaths.
Menjadi hitam ya.
Let our undying flesh be the iron, and let death 1,000 times over be the hammer. Are you ready
Itu ada
to
akun bang
turn
bang
your
belum ada
vengeance
bilang.
against your god?
Just
Lihat
as you
gosong real.
suspected, there is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by a Pramod.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then what is it?
Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance. Whether we chose this path or were forced onto it, leave no room for regret.
Itu apa ya? Ini SP ya? Sudah lihat.
Splendor. It was I, Asat Pramod, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Mantap. Jelas dipping ya. Oke, kita lanjutkan saja ke live-nya.
Entrance on top of
And thirst. The veracity.
That's right. According to the databank, the veracity exists as both an eon and a leviathan. They're more like a black hole that can think, since they possess the power to swallow up entire galaxies.
Even though they haven't made any moves for now, and we have no idea why they were
Kenapa?
sealed here, a divine husk is essentially a ticking time bomb.
And in version 4.2, Blade also absorbed the flesh of Shuhu that was inside the
ini baru
200,000 joy
rekap-rekap ya.
sentence into his own body.
We need to handle this properly, both for the sake of Blade's mental state and to keep the flesh out of Asat Pramod's hands before it causes any more trouble.
Sebaiknya
You
aku
are
pindah deh.
spot on. We can't afford to put this off.
As I see it, we can bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, to be dissolved by the power of veracity.
Wait. Don't make it sound so
Tunggu.
easy. Blade has Shuhu sealed inside him. If you dissolve Shuhu, won't that mean sacrificing Blade too?
We don't have many options if we want to put Shuhu down for good. Right now, we can only borrow the strength of the veracity.
Nah, ini masih
Only
baru
a beast of
baca-bacanya doang lah ya.
insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth.
Isn't that
that way too risky? Are we really going to do a one-for-one trade?
Blade has always struggled with Mara. Rumor has it, he joined the Stellaron Hunters because Elio promised him one thing.
A scripted death, right?
I've waited far too long for this death. And it's time to settle my score with Shuhu.
Exactly. In the version 4.3 story, Blade will depart for the world and canvas to execute the plan to eradicate Shuhu. However, there's no need for our guest to worry too much. Is it death
Kayaknya story
or
previewnya.
rebirth that awaits Blade? Elio's script remains blank.
You mean nothing's set in stone yet, and things might still turn around?
Mm-hmm. The Trailblazer will get to witness the end of Blade's journey here firsthand. Remember
Anjir,
Evanesia's
previewnya-
request? In the
Previewnya
version
jelek
4.3
banget.
story, the Trailblazer will also depart for the world and canvas to warn Graphia about the threat of a Sapramad.
Is what we're seeing on screen right now the world and canvas?
No, this is Inkford Hermitage. The
Anjir,
final
tapi
stop before
suara
entering the
suara
world and
Blade,
canvas.
suara Blade
The boundary between
yang
these worlds.
Inggrisnya berat
And the
banget ya,
last
anjir.
place to gather supplies.
Yep, Graphia is stationed there to ferry anyone wanting to enter the world in canvas. Basically, like the guides in comics who escort the
Ayo
hero
ambil
through a
Blade
trial.
kayaknya.
Oh.
Kalau nggak
Are
ada
we finally going to
pengumuman,
lift the veil on the Graphia family's mysterious ancestor?
kalau nggak ada
I wonder what she'll
pengumuman,
look like.
Probably
pengumuman
another
apa namanya
red-haired
itu?
beauty.
Pengumuman collab, aku ambil Blade
There are
juga.
far
nggak
too
usah.
many legends about Graphia. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. But since she's the contact Evanesia designated, she
Let's
must be
see
someone we can
below
trust.
the
This
living.
mother of Imogenesis has been around for a solid millennium. She hasn't just witnessed major events. I
Ini udah
suspect
fix
she's
ya, berarti
personally
ya
had a
Himeko
hand
udah
in
fix
them.
mati ya.
I cast a hexagram, and her connection to the fate of the cosmos
Katanya ada
runs
PS2
deep.
Fed.
If the Trailblazer
Yes,
actually
dua
gets to
Fed.
meet her, they might
Jadi
just scratch the
kalau di
surface
SP
of the
ini nggak
mysteries
ada
surrounding
pengumuman
Plain Arcadia, the
collab, aku
Graphia
ambil
family,
Blade.
and even Himiko.
I can't wait!
I too am quite
Tinggal
curious to see what the
menunggu
cosmos
Well
looks like
Republic.
through her
Well, udah
eyes.
bagus banget sekarang.
Meanwhile, in version 4.3, our other
20
companions
full
aren't sitting idle
terulangnya.
either. Whether it's dealing
Makanya
with the aftermath of the
kalau
previous
ada
version's
pengumuman
crisis
collab,
or
aku
investigating
stop
clues
stop
about a
full,
Sapramad,
biar
we
hati-hati
can leave it
20
all
full,
to our reliable
200 full gitu loh.
comrades. With everyone working together, we might just uncover more secrets about a Sapramad.
Huh. The legend of the Headless Ravager.
You could also call him the Dice Ravager.
Who would have thought? The Trailblazer returns from the Emphorius battlefield and goes on vacation, casually joins the Phantom Moon Games, and ends up facing a Lord Ravager again.
Apaan
The Phantom Moon Games aren't that simple.
Dari di semua game gacha tuh gak ada
Maybe in
namanya,
this
kan?
version, we'll even get to discover the true nature of the Phantom Moon games from an eon's perspective.
SP-SP-an hampir semua game gacha ada mah, cilan.
I'll be
Semalam
following
keburu,
attentively.
keturunan gua nggak keburu.
I'm sure the version
Selesai aja
4.3
jam 2
Trailblaze
aku
mission
daily
will bring
itu 1 jam
Trailblazers
aja.
an unforgettable experience.
Udah keburuan
turn our
pusing
attention back to
karena
Blade.
kemalaman juga aku mau masuk. Refurbis mah ya yang dari HI3 ke HSR itu aja udah refurbis bang, ya kan? Dari HI3 ke HSR aja itu udah
Blade.
refurbis.
What are your thoughts on
Jadi
all
ya,
that has happened up to
apa
this
yang kamu
point?
harapkan aja?
Pain and hate have plagued me for too long. As they say,
Himeko
I'm consumed by hatred
HI3,
and have an obvious
Himeko HI3, well
self-destructive streak.
HI3.
I can't say they're wrong.
Itu si Luocha
I thought the
atau
Stellaron Hunters would only give me a chance to burn out. I never expected
bensin
them to
doang gak
give
ada
me a new
karakter
bond
upgrade. Nah
instead.
itu aku nggak tahu kalau
The
itu.
path ahead is perilous.
Harusnya
But as
ada
long as
karakter
I'm not
upgrade juga
completely
sih itu
consumed,
Bang Asep, cuman
I can follow that rope
karena apa kan
and
itu
climb
1
back
tahun
from
karena
hell.
corona kan.
Will or will
Jadi
remains
mereka ada 1 tahun
undecided.
itu untuk
It seems you
ngumpulin
are
ide
already
gitu loh.
prepared.
Did everyone notice this
Apalagi
picture?
dengan
Blade's pose
nggak
makes him
masuk
look like
beliau
he's falling,
jokesku.
but actually he's
Ya,
already holding
itu
himself up.
masalahnya. Maksud aku apaan
I
ini?
see.
Plus, in the version art we just
Kalau
saw,
Refurbis
Blade
mah
is
hampir
looking
semua
up at his new
Refurbis,
self.
anjir.
That imagery is straight
Tuh,
out of
si
an
Eva
action comic
Refurbis,
double-page
apa
spread
Refurbis?
right before transformation. It totally has the reborn from the ashes vibe.
Evanesia's interpretation
Ah,
really
Sarah
strikes
itu
a
udah
chord with me.
Refurbis dari awal.
These
anjir,
two
masalahnya.
images are indeed brilliant.
Ini
So
jelas
Blade's
aja.
transformation and past are also reflected in his
Yang
abilities?
semua bang.
Let's take a
udah
look.
Refurbis
When
dari awal.
casting my ultimate with my body as the furnace, I
Udah Refurbis
reforge
lagi
the
3 dari
broken
awal.
sword. I will deploy a special zone and enter an enhanced state.
Kalau kamu
Such
bahas
an intense
Refurbis,
scene right off the
Refurbis
bat.
dari awal.
That looks like it
Kalau
hurts.
kamu bahas
Quenched
upgradean
blue
char
steel rings loud and clear.
astral tinggal
In the
doang.
enhanced state, I'll unleash my
Ya,
skill,
semua.
using a rain of swords to deal higher damage to enemies.
So, in this form, both
Kalau
Blade's shard
Refurbis
sword
mah, HSR
and his
mah
own
udah
appearance
Refurbis
look
dari
different.
awal anjir.
That's right. In the enhanced state, I'll manifest
Kalau
my
SP
wrath
mah,
laid
ya,
bare,
tinggal well
and my
doang.
ultimate will also be replaced by another form. No longer troubled by
Tapi
the
si
past,
Wak
no
keren sih.
longer bound by
Maksudnya tinggal
Mara.
karakter
My
ekspres doang
sword
yang
points
belum
at the
up-nya itu
abundance,
hapus.
and I am wreathed in flames.
Tapi kalau Refurbis,
Burn this
HSR
broken
Refurbis dari
shell,
awal
you will
anjir.
serve as the temper and fire.
You're all invited here to savor the picturesque sight.
Bukan well doang ya Refurbis.
Why are you still inviting
Yang belum
everyone to
Refurbis.
enjoy the view?
Hey, that line's practically a staple of the show by now. Oh, right. Let me also add this. When Mortonak's Blade Zone is deployed, all enemies
Best
are afflicted with
gamenya
a
aja
debuff
Honkai
and
ya.
take increased damage. While the zone is
Tuh,
active,
Cheron itu
every time an
Refurbis.
ally attacks an enemy, it inflicts a debuff on the enemy. This also grants Mortonak's Blade a special charge. Once the charge is
Emang
full,
udah
Mortonak's
Refurbis
Blade will
dari
automatically unleash his
awal
skill
gamenya
once
masalahnya.
and regenerate extra energy. No, and the skill is considered a follow-up attack.
And
Kalau
when I
ngebahas
use my
Refurbis ya,
technique,
kalau
I
ngebahas
will
SP
attack
ya
all
tinggal
enemies within
astral doang.
range, and after entering battle,
Upgradean tinggal
taunt
astral
the
doang.
corresponding
Astral tinggal
targets,
doang.
while reducing my own damage taken.
10,000 sorrows from one broken dream.
Masih kehitung.
It's time to bring things to an end. How exactly will Blade's story unfold? You'll just have to experience it for yourself in the game.